People went to the movies in 2008, which was the inception of a new era in the entertainment industry. That year, Jon Favreau's Iron Man premiered, signifying the beginning of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The film was an unexpected financial and critical success, and is still considered one of the MCU's best efforts today. Not to mention, it starred Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, a genius, a billionaire, a playboy, and a philanthropist, widely regarded as one of the best casts for a comic book movie ever, since Robert Downey Jr.'s last appearance as the Armored Avenger, Iron Man, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's been over 3 years, even while the plot of the MCU continues without the legendary character. Fans have no doubt missed the actor's presence in the franchise. In recent news, it was discovered that there are aspects of the Marvel Universe that Downey is missing. In a conversation with Deadline about the Netflix documentary on his father, the director, Robert Downey Sr., the actor reveals that one of the reasons for his nostalgia is the people. First up, Robert Downey Jr. speaks on what he misses about the MCU. In the years following Iron Man, Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Stark would appear in numerous other Marvel films. Every time he appeared on screen in anything, from Iron Man sequels to Avengers team-up movies, he grew more and more intrinsic to the MCU's lore. Despite his pivotal role in the film series, he never intended to keep playing the title role in the Iron Man flicks. In light of this, his run as the Armored Avenger concluded with the release of Avengers Endgame in 2019. Stark's journey through the MCU came to a tragic end when he selflessly sacrificed himself to prevent Thanos, Josh Brolin, from destroying the cosmos using the immensely potent Infinity Stones. Robert Downey Jr. hasn't been seen in an MCU film since Avengers Endgame, and he probably won't return as Iron Man anytime soon. Nonetheless, there are aspects of the Marvel film franchise that he helped establish that he misses very much. On December 5th, 2022, Robert Downey Jr. had an interview with Deadline in which he discussed a variety of subjects, while speaking about his character as an actor, which includes the highs and lows associated with it, and his connection with his father. RDJ mentioned his time while serving as the central figure in the movies made by Marvel. When asked the one thing he misses most about the now global mega franchise, the veteran star said he misses being the actor who played Iron Man, and gave a brief history of his journey throughout the MCU. He highlighted some memories he still carries with him after all this time, from what he refers to as a beautiful dream. What do I long for the most? Being on the front lines besides Kevin Feige throughout the entire process. The beginning with Jon Favreau, Downey Jr. said in an interview with the Journal. He described his time working on Iron Man 3 with director Shane Black as idyllic and subversive. After that, he discussed the conclusion of his time with the Marvel Cinematic Universe and added, "I realized I had made so many good buddies amongst the MCU cast, coupled with the Russo Brothers helping me embrace Tony's arc." Robert Downey Jr. emphasizes that if Jon Favreau had not been so adamant about casting him as Tony Stark, RDJ would have never realized his run for the role. It should be no surprise that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams since its opening more than a decade ago. One has to wonder if it could have achieved such extraordinary heights if Robert Downey Jr. had not played the role of Iron Man. The legendary Hollywood director Robert Downey Sr. felt about him taking on the part of Tony Stark / Iron Man, making the observation that the first Iron Man picture was very similar to a large-budget senior movie. After that, we started a historic run of what is now known as the Cinematic Universe, with Favreau and I essentially doing our take on a high-budget senior film, with all of the conventions of a genre movie, and to make it as marketable as possible. Next up, will Robert Downey Jr. return to the MCU? Even though it's only been 4 years since Robert Downey Jr. left the Marvel Cinematic Universe, one of the most popular themes among fans is whether or not his character will return and when that comeback will take place. When the actor left in 2019, he had served his time and was ready to go on. He had played the part for more than 10 years, and the time had come to give his hero the fitting farewell that the role deserved. However, readers of comic books are aware that no one is ever indeed destroyed in these realities. The course that the MCU is taking contributes to the continued rise in the possibility that Robert Downey Jr. will return to play his role as Iron Man. Marvel Studios has repeatedly demonstrated an ability to coax actors who had previously retired from their Marvel roles into reprising those roles. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield reprised their roles as Spider-Man in the film Spider-Man No Way Home, released not too long ago, following Marvel's success in bringing back Patrick Stewart's Professor X in Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness. The company scored another major victory with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine appearing in Deadpool 3. There is no shortage of opportunities for the actor to get his career back on track, and he could easily do it if he desired. and as more time passes, and as Downey gets the chance to reflect on his time working with Marvel Studios, he may feel the urge to join the company again. Tony Stark's arc inside the MCU was intended to come to a close with Iron Man's demise in Avengers Endgame. It's never stopped being speculated that Robert Downey Jr. will return to the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the future. Still, it was expected that Marvel Studios would not employ such a move for at least 10 years. However, even though it's been over 3 years since the release of Avengers Endgame, there continue to be more Marvel Cinematic Universe happenings that give the impression that Robert Downey Jr.'s return as Iron Man is drawing near. Although it would be simpler for him to make an appearance in the multiverse epic Avengers Secret Wars, where he would be able to fight alongside other rumored Marvel heroes, like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. However, one of the actor's more minor roles has drawn many people's attention. There have been rumors circulating that Downey will make a cameo appearance in the subsequent film adaptation of Armor Wars, coming back as an AI. If the MCU veteran was severe about rejoining the franchise, then making this move may make sense. He might continue to be a part of the universe, helping to usher in the next generation of Marvel characters without having to be as committed as Tony Stark/Iron Man would require in terms of appearing in front of the camera. Fans have also speculated that the actor might make a comeback appearance in the upcoming Ironheart series as the artificial intelligence equivalent of Tony Stark. This would be similar to the comic scenario involving the character with Riri Williams/Ironheart, Dominique Thorne. On the other hand, Thorne has indicated in the past that the television show will deviate little from the source material. The actor mentioned to us earlier this month that they are similar but two independent expressions of this magnificent mind. I believe the answer to that is best left until the upcoming series, so that's where you'll have to watch out for if you want an honest response to that topic, was his response to the query. Thorne continued by saying, "I do think that there's an intrinsic acknowledgement of Tony Stark's effort by creating this suit of armor through Riri's creation of the suit, or pursuing a build like that. It is undoubtedly something that pulls you in and begs for your attention, and I believe that for someone as ambitious as Riri Williams, it draws you close. The movie shows that ambition will drive you anywhere it will lead, and in this case, it has led to her being in line with him by making her suit of armor. You can know this because it happens in the movie. There's also the possibility of the upcoming Armor Wars, which Don Cheadle has previously discussed. Cheadle stated this during an interview he gave to Bro Bible the previous year. The death of Tony Stark, I'm very sure, will play a role in the series," he added. "We've been sort of progressing on Rhodey, even in the last movie where he's now active again. So as the technology continues to advance and we keep making improvements in the suit, I imagine there's going to be another elevation and another way that we're going to keep digging into that part of Rhodey," he said. "As technology continues to develop, we keep making innovations in the suit, but truly figuring out a way to connect what's happening in the comic books with the MCU and how we're going to make both worlds work. That's incredibly exciting," Feige said. "Those worlds will come together like nobody could have imagined. Our fingers are crossed. Fans are waiting to see if RDJ will return." Unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we've got for today. Make sure to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.